being a little smart ass to him saying his shit. And then he wanted to. And then like his friend comes over, he goes like, "Oh, my friend wants to, my friend wants to fight you."
Well, he couldn't say it himself.
Nah, he didn't come up to himself.
Yeah, my brother tried to kill me when I was younger.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, he tried to drown me in a pool.
Jesus.
Sam, the way you're sitting right now, the cushion behind your head makes it look like you got cat ears.
Kinda
Very
sexy.
Ooh.
Wow, I think I'm turning gay.
Sam, do you mind showing us your arsehole? On camera.
Yeah. Alright.
This is recording, don't put that in the edit, I just realised that.
Nah,
Put
it's
it in.
going in.
The first line, show us your arsehole, Sam. Spread those cheeks.
And we're back for the Pop Boys podcast. We got Sam, we got Andy, we got Reese, and we got Liam. Andy being our special guest for this evening.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Andy. Let's jump
Oh,
into
you're
the fucking
welcome.
first one. Alright. Your best friend's sister. Yes or no?
Depends.
Well, it depends. I don't think. I mean, Liam doesn't have a sister. Reese doesn't have a sister. But yeah,
Reese has a stepsister.
he had stepsisters.
Yeah.
He doesn't anymore. And Sam, I can't even remember what his sister looks like.
I have two sisters.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, no,
it's
you
a
have an
little-
older sister and a younger one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little sussy. However, if you have that connection with each other, then you should, in theory, go for it. But I don't know if you're going for it just out of the because going for one of your mate's sisters sounds cool, then nah, don't do it.
I agree with that. What do you fellas
I think you
think?
should. I think you should obviously talk to your best friend about it first.
Yeah,
Because that'd be a bit weird coming home one day from school and your best friend's there in your sister's room. I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yikes. Because I'm just thinking, like, we have a sister. What do you fellas fucking...
Like, imagine.
Yeah, you guys.
Doc, no, but just imagine like walking in one day and like there's just like one of the boys like lying in bed with Carrie. Like, what would you fucking do? That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be
That-
fucking weird.
That would
I
be
don't
really
even know.
weird. I'd just be like, what the fuck?
It's nah, that'd be so fucked.
Like, you get your best mate coming over for family dinner, but he's also your sister's boyfriend. It's like
I mean...
I don't see anything wrong with it, but at the same time, you'd have to tread very carefully. Like, their situation would have to be very specific. Like, yeah, and Liam, you're right. You'd bring it up with your mate before the fact, not after the fact. You would be like, "Oi, I fucked your sister." You'd be like, "Oi, I'm interested in dating your sister." Like,
That's so weird. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable. Although, if
Yeah,
it was
that'd be
any
weird.
of you fellas, I'd know that she's in good hands, you know, because you're nice boys.
Yeah, I think I'll trust you guys with her as well. However, if I don't know, I don't know how I'd act in that situation.
I think especially the longer that you've known each other, I don't know. It's hard. It's like
That
if
makes
you
it
grew
more
up,
weird.
kind of, but then at the same time, if you grew up childhood friends and you're friends with both of them, it's not too bad.
You know who we should ask? We should have asked. You can bleep out their name. We should have asked because his best friend.
Oh, yeah.
actually did date sister
That went south though, didn't it? That went. really
Oh,
south.
well, that's not a good sign.
after like after only a couple of months.
Yeah, but went like they don't talk now or something like that. Yeah.
Yikes.
But was that like a high school thing?
Mid high school, yeah.
It's not too serious. Do you consider high school relationships serious? Like I'm talking like early high school.
Probably not.
Mm.
It's I don't know.
Yeah,
It depends on
I
the
never-
duration and what you do with them. Sorry, Andy.
yeah, I never had any relationships like late high school. I had a couple early high school,
Yeah,
but yeah, I really couldn't say. Like I
can
haven't
say
dated
more.
anyone in I haven't dated anyone in about like a good 10 years now, almost 10 years.
yeah. We even shared a girlfriend, didn't we, Andy?
Ooh, the brothers.
Yeah, I dated her first. It didn't work out because I just wasn't ready for one.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And then
and then
your brother snatched her up.
Yeah.
Swooped in.
Obviously, it didn't
Yeah.
end up working out anyway. So
I think my cousins did that. I think one of my cousins dated a chick down the street, and then one of my other cousins ended up dating her as well.
Did they
Uh,
know?
Real weird. I think so. Yeah, definitely would have had to because we all came over together.
Mm.
It's really weird that I think about that now.
all right. Have any of you fellas been in a fight? I'm talking full fist on fist punching
Nah.
fight.
I've been on the
I mean-
receiving end heaps. I've never
Yeah.
I've never thrown the punch.
We
What,
had a
you've been
bit of
punched?
punch up. Yeah, Taylor, we had a few punch ups as kids, didn't we? Like one time I kicked a fucking hole in the wall
Well,
because you were annoying me.
Don't annoy him, he'll kick holes in the wall.
I mean, that's just like family squabbles. We're talking
I don't
like
think those
Yeah.
count.
industry
I had like a couple
fist fight.
kid scraps, but like nothing as an adult. And the one fight I was in when I was 12, I won. And I gave him like a little like bruise here and like a yeah, I think I won that fight.
What happened in that situation?
I was at the skate park because I was a little faggy scooter kid. I think I was probably like 11 or 12, like little kid still.
I was at the skate park. It's just self-explanatory.
Yeah.
There was this other kid talking shit. Oh, I think actually I was talking shit to him. I was just being a little smart ass like I used to be.
You still are. What are you talking about?
yeah, I guess. Yeah. Being a little smart ass to him saying his shit. And then he wanted to. Then like his friend comes over. He goes like, "Oh, my friend wants to. My friend wants to fight you."
Well, he couldn't say it himself.
Nah, he didn't come up to himself. Yeah, they just comes up to me, says, "Oh yeah, my friend wants to fight you." And then we meet in like the center of the skate park. Everyone else is like watching on top, and we're just fighting on the bottom. The guy, I think he hit me like once, and I hit him like a few times.
Okay.
I won.
Yeah, the same. One of those moments where you're like, you should have seen the other guy.
How did it feel?
I don't really remember it that well.
Really? I feel like
It felt good to win.
Felt good to win. I feel like you'd remember it, right?
Yeah, I do remember. I don't really. Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna reference that one time that it was before class and Dino hit me in the head.
Yes.
My older brother
And he started crying. Oh.
started crying. I'm like, "You're supposed to be my brother." Something like
What
that.
were you doing to him? Like,
We
you was pissing him off.
We were pissing him off big time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like literally
I
just
think
like
Andy was too. It was both of you.
we were,
I can't even remember.
Like,
I just
he only hit Taylor
remember
though.
watching it.
yeah, I pissed him off.
Honestly, of the two brothers, I'd only hit Taylor as well.
But no,
Oh,
You gotta
no.
put a punch in my face.
I mean, I think I tried to hit Taylor at once, but he was stronger. And
oh,
I couldn't really do anything.
we did piss you off a lot when we were
Yeah.
younger. But
Mm.
I mean, we're great now.
Yeah, because you always kept the room messy.
Oh,
Oh shit.
you're getting called out.
We probably haven't had a fight in like 7 or 8 years. I'd say.
Yeah, I don't fight with
Yeah.
I used to fight with my siblings heaps, and I have like 3 siblings. We all used to fight when we were kids, but we're all cool now.
Yeah, my brother tried to kill me when I was younger.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to drown me in a pool.
Jesus.
Well, actually, what's the story there?
Apparently, I don't remember.
Well,
That's the intro right there. Sorry, that's the intro.
How old were you?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Can you give us
Yeah,
any
right. Story.
Oh, I was less than 10.
less than 10? Okay.
Mm.
And they tried drowning you, but they let you breathe up, or would you pass out, or
I don't know.
is there any
Did
other
they call it-
details? Like,
Crew meeting.
No, I
This-
know
this
literally
sounded
like
pretty
nothing about
sussy.
it apart from apparently it happened.
damn. But
Probably like 3 or something then.
because just
That's when
hearing
you wouldn't
about
remember it.
yeah, and hearing about your brother trying to drown you in the pool, I don't know. It just reminds me of that one time that. Do you guys ever go to those public pools where they have the whole bunch of poolside toys, like those rings that you drop to the
Yeah.
bottom and you swim to the bottom and you pick them up and shit?
Mm.
But
Yeah,
there was
they were
like
cool.
a disc that you can throw underwater, and it was thrown underwater, and did it hit you, Andy, or did it hit me? And it split one of our lips.
No, I can't. Oh no, I remember getting my lip split when I was like in year
Yeah,
1 or something like
There you go, it
that.
was you. You got a fucking disc thrown underwater, and it hit your lip and split it. And then
Shit.
No, I just
Like-
remember it being
That's
thrown
painful.
towards me and it hit my lip.
yeah,
How like hard and fast does this thing have to be flying through the water to be able to split your lip?
I don't know. I mean, like,
No, I wasn't in the pool at the time, from what I remember.
oh, wasn't?
No, I was standing by the side of it.
Well, it would make
Alright,
more
so-
sense.
So Taylor, you guys just stand there and you just peg this fucking water frisbee at your brother's face.
I don't
No,
think it wasn't me that
I
threw
remember
it.
it being. There was some random kid I don't remember.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That happens though. Just little kids get hit in the head with balls and shit at pools. Happens
Yeah.
all the time. You can't avoid it.
That
It's
also
always gonna happen.
reminds me of that just injuries in general. About Andy and I were cutting up apples, well, in the backyard on the what's it, the fucking table thing. What are they called? Like the park benches, where
Like outdoor
and then the burn.
tables.
Outdoor tables, yeah. We were sitting at one of them and we were cutting up apples with just a butter knife. Cut them in half, being chefs or whatever.
Man.
And Andy was trying to cut his in half, but he slipped and the butter knife went through his hand, like literally went through
Oh,
here
what?
and came out here. So the whole knife was
What?
in one end and then came out the other
Oh,
end.
man.
And
That's insane.
he just had this knife in his hand. And I don't know if you remember Mum's
How?
reaction or anything, but
That would have been insane.
I don't remember that.
you remember that at all?
No, I don't.
Surely you would have a scar, Andy.
No.
I
No,
slept
no
with that
scars
scar.
on my,
I remember
on my
being
hand.
in the living
Didn't see
room
that at all.
when Mum found out that you had a fucking butter knife in your hand, and they had to take you to the hospital.
Yeah. I don't remember any of that.
Wow.
Pretty vaguely, but nah.
Yeah, and it ended up the butter knife didn't hit any nerves or anything, so you were very lucky. But how do you do that? It's
Well, skill, I guess.
skill. He's a chef.
That's an educated guess. Oh no, I'm not a chef. I just wash dishes.
Makes you a chef of culinary cleanliness.
Oh, you can call me a kitchen hand by technicality.
There you go. Kitchen chef.
Like that's just what work calls me to make me sound cool.
100%. You were the god of wash up when we were both
Yeah.
working at Hungry Jack's.
And then I just walked into my new work, and I'm just like, "Hey guys, I'm the god of wash up," and they're just like, "Oh yeah, righto." Here's the dishwasher, and then I just started working there. You know?
Did any of you else's get like a really bad injury or something when you were younger?
I broke my arm, like both bones, both forearm bones.
Never broken a bone in my whole life.
Yeah, I was like
Hmm.
6 at the time, trying to climb onto the monkey bars, and I actually remember falling and like I knew I broke my arm when I fell. And I remember having to go into like the doctor's room and trying to wiggle my fingers and shit. I had to cast up to like here for like 5 weeks or something.
Oh,
Had to keep my arm in the same position like that for like 5 weeks.
no way. How old were you?
I would have been like 6, 5 or 6. I was in prep.
He already said that. Idiot.
Oh, shit.
You idiot.
Other than that, I haven't really hurt myself that bad. I don't think.
The same brother that tried to drown me hit me in the face with a cricket bat.
Oof.
On
And so
purpose?
I think it was on purpose. Because I was out the front in Darwin. So me and both of my other brothers were just like playing in the front yard. And I was running around this little island in the front garden where some plants were and the rest was just grass. So in the middle was this island full of other gardening stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I was just running around that for fun, as you do as a kid. And my brother was by the porch, and there was a cricket ball hanging on a string that you could hit. And say this is ground level. The cricket ball, okay, because this is ground level. The cricket ball was low. It was like about here.
Yeah.
And my head was like up here somewhere. And I'm running around. And as it just so happens, when I came around to where he was, the cricket bat swung up and hit me square right in the face, right here. And I had like a massive egg-sized lump coming out of my
Oh.
face. I had to go to hospital and everything.
Jesus.
Which brother was it?
Damn.
I'll bleep it out, but makes sense.
Alright.
What about you, Reese?
Nothing. I know that I caused Kyle a big fucking fuck up though. I was hiding behind a tree at night time, and he came running towards me. I stepped out from the tree, and he ran like he would have. He was only short, so he would have hit somewhere around my belly. I don't know how, but it was a hard enough impact to break his tooth in half.
Oh
his-
shit!
One of his front teeth. So
You got rock hard
and
abs or something?
I thought maybe he I don't know hit the tree or something, but he was only what would have only been like maybe 8 or 9 or something like that at the time, so he was really young. So I that caused that set in cycle a long set of events for a long time to fix that. But no, I haven't injured myself.
Never a broken bone, fracture, nothing.
Concussion like 3 times, but that's it.
Wow,
No, I don't think I've ever broken a bone myself.
Mm.
bunch of safe boys.
So am I the only one who's broken a bone?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
Just
That
play
makes you a
Mm.
badass, Sam.
Yeah, you're all pussies.
or maybe I know how to fucking climb across a monkey bar. You fell off
I
a
was
monkey
5. I was I wasn't supposed to go on those monkey bars because I was too little, so I wanted to find a way around it.
Or maybe we're just smarter and that's why we haven't broken bones and you're stupid because you went on them anyway. No? Alright, I should probably take these off actually. Yes, that one. That one. Have any of you fellas ever had a near-death experience?
That's a good one.
You
I
feel
almost got
like,
hit by a car.
what?
Yeah, I was living in Darwin, and me and my brothers were like playing soccer in the front yard, and I was a goalie, and the goal was it was an invisible goal, and behind the goal was the road, right?
Yeah.
So if anyone ever kicked it towards me and I missed it, I had to run onto the road to get it, and I did one time, and a car was coming towards me, and I managed to just get out of the way in time.
Ugh. What the fuck? Why would
And
they?
then my dad came out and yelled at me.
Well, because I'm just getting hit by the.
yeah.
Did you say this was at school?
No, this was in Darwin.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like a school thing. Were you just playing with family?
Yeah, my 2 brothers.
Okay.
I did say that, didn't I?
I don't know. I probably didn't pick up on it. But yeah, that's fucked. I don't think I've almost been never hit by a car. Like, imagine if
Oh,
you
man.
wouldn't be in this chat right now if you got hit by a car and just died.
Yeah, I think about that sometimes.
It'd just be Andy and us 3.
Mm.
What about you,
It'd be
Reese?
like this.
Whoa. This would be what you
Whole
see.
boys podcast.
And he back. There you go. And you're back in the same place you were.
There you are.
What about you, Reese? Near death experience. Tell me.
Nothing from memory, mate. Nothing from memory.
Nothing. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you've never done anything.
No.
Sam.
I don't know, maybe when I was like swimming when I was like really young once. I remember like I admit before I knew how to swim, and I was like swimming in the deep part, and some fucking man had to come help me, like drag me back because I think I was like fucking like trying to drown. Can't really remember how old I was. I would have been like really young.
God, I mean, like all these stories are from when we were younger. It's like have none of us ever done any crazy shit that gets us broken bones or near-death experiences now that we're older, or are we just smarter now and that's why we are able to do more without dying?
I don't think it's got anything to do with smarts at all. It's not that. It's as you get older, you gain more of a gauge of like safety, and you don't put yourself in situations that are sort of likely to cause you more harm. It's not smart. It's just a natural like reaction. Is that you don't step on something because you now, as you're older, you realise that something might cause you harm, even though a kid wouldn't think twice about it and go ahead and do it.
Because kids are curious. More
Yeah,
curious.
exactly.
Like,
What about you, Andy?
Yeah, it's like touching the hot stove. Yeah, I don't think. Maybe I've run across the roads a few times as a kid when I shouldn't have, but I think like that's the closest I've come, and then got beeped at by some cars.
I couldn't say
Yeah.
anything about that.
Cars are definitely. I mean, cars are definitely a like top tier sort of almost near-death experience for a lot of people. I think.
It's the most dangerous thing most people do. Is drive, statistically or whatever.
Yeah.
I know that when I was having a near-death, it made like a dream sort of thing, premonition when we were on the plane. I can't remember whether it was to or from Cairns, but I remember we were sitting there. I think it was to, and one of the flight attendants went rushing up the aisle to the cockpit, and I don't know, it got my attention. I was like, okay, she's kind of in like a rush, like it seemed to be odd. So I started watching and observing. And then I could see that she looked back and looked towards the back of the plane and had a really concerned look on her face. And all of a sudden I thought, are we crashing? Are we about to like experience something bad? And then all of a sudden, a second flight attendant also had the same look looking back there. And then one of them went running back. And it lasted for about a minute of these people, like the flight attendants, passing back and forth with a small, like a concerned look on their face. And then I noticed a couple other people as well in the like rows in front of us, looking and watching as well. And in that minute, I was shitting bricks, thinking, "Fuck, am I about to experience a plane crash?"
What ended up happening?
Nothing. We landed.
So it wasn't like secretly a person mucking up, or
Still to this day wouldn't have a clue. I mean, something had to have been happening. The flight attendants were spooked, and they were rushing to and from and entering the cockpit. So something would have been happening, but we don't know what it was.
Shit.
Yeah, the pilots ran out of M&Ms, I think.
yeah, shit.
Locked himself in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him some more M stat.
Only 17 more hours to go.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
I always assume that someone else is gonna say something.
Oh, yeah.
Next question.
Is the Matrix real?
Uh,
Andy, you just saw this movie
Well,
last night.
well, I mean, you can't prove or disprove it is, but yeah.
I mean, like, how do you not know that, we're just a bunch of fucking ones and zeros talking to you?
Yeah, I love that idea. Simulation.
Yeah. Although it seems really resource intensive to simulate an entire universe, or at least what we can observe of it.
It could be hundreds of years in the future. And this is junk technology.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's like hundreds of years in the future, if it's like inevitable to do that,
Mm.
like, do you guys be inevitable that we can do that?
Yeah.
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 What
So
I think-
how do we know that it hasn't already happened yet? We're in a simulation.
Exactly.
What I think's going on here is it's a human condition thing. So it's like we can't understand the nature of reality. So it's just much easier just to deny it exists at all.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
It's because
true.
it can't be disproven.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just like the other one. How do you know that everything just didn't burst into existence last Thursday?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't prove it wrong.
You can't
It all
disprove it.
it all comes down to I think, therefore I am. And
Yeah.
like if we're here, then why isn't that enough?
Exactly. I mean, like Reese or
That's
Liam,
all we
you
need
could
to
tell
know.
me right now that I know the universe didn't, pop into existence last Thursday because I have memories of doing this last year. I have memories of filming that. How do you know you just didn't get given those memories last Thursday? And all the
And you
videos
can't
that you
argue
made
with it.
just popped up into existence as well. You can't fucking prove it, admit it.
Yeah, you also can't disprove this flying spaghetti monster. Or anything that you can think of.
What?
You know the flying spaghetti monster thing?
No?
Pastafarian. People who believe in the flying spaghetti monster.
What?
It's just like a troll religion.
I haven't heard of this.
Yeah, because like, you may as well believe in a flying spaghetti monster.
Oh, because anything can
Because you just can't disprove it.
That's true. I haven't seen it.
Mm.
What are you thinking, Liam?
No, I'm not thinking anything.
You're not thinking anything.
You're just trying to look smart.
Yeah.
He certainly does
I
look smart.
see.
I'm very tired. Well,
Oh, yeah.
with the whole is Matrix real, I just think about the Truman Show.
Love that movie.
Yeah, like everyone else is an actor.
Yeah.
Except you.
Yeah, you could all be actors right now.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh man.
I'm totally not.
Yeah, I'm not either.
You can't prove anything.
Mm.
I'm getting paid $750 by the government, so I could very well be an actor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. One thing that I'm sure of is that the human condition sucks. If we're all alone, then I suppose we are all alone together.
Wow.
Oh, well said, Andy.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Just got philosophical. That's a round of applause right there. Very nice.
Yeah.
The audience crying. We're all
Just editing that
I
video
just-
of Shia LaBeouf, or however you say his name, just clapping and just
Yeah.
standing up.
Oh man, I just lost my train of thought.
Wow.
I was gonna say something else, but yeah.
You're probably going to say something very smart.
Yeah. Worthy
Yes.
of applause.
Just thinking.
Einstein's last words were in French. He was German, but the nurse who was with him at the time, and the only person with him at the time, was also German and didn't understand French. So
Yeah.
no one knows what Einstein's last words were.
What if it was
Where
like?
the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. I think I was looking at Andy. He reminded me of a scientist, and I.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to just.
You got a bit of the
puff it up
Einstein look going on at the moment,
Yeah, just got to puff it up like that.
Fluffy.
mate.
Yeah, who did my haircut? Aliens. Like just look at it like that.
Aliens, do they exist?
Oh man. But yeah, I got the good
100%.
quarantine cut going.
Hell yeah, Andy. Do you believe in aliens, Andy?
Well, you can't disprove them, so yeah, it's easier just to say yes.
I flew my dragon to work yesterday. You guys can't disprove that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a unicorn just right outside my house.
Yeah, I mean, like, aliens have to exist. Literally, because we're
Yeah.
sitting here right now. And you're
We're
telling-
aliens to someone.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling me that there isn't any sort of organisms anywhere else in the fucking universe? Like, we're existing right here. We can't be the only
Here's
thing.
an idea. The universe is so big, infinitely big, that it is entirely possible that there is another alien race that look just like us and also happen to have developed speaking English. And they probably live on a planet that could be very similar. Who's to say they haven't made their own Port Boys podcast? And it's on the opposite side of the universe.
Wow.
That's my favorite sort of theory about aliens is that we are the aliens, not in just that because, as T said, we exist, so it's proof that sort of the universe can hold sort of like biological life. But what if we're the only life form that exists, and that every other alien in the
Yeah.
universe has the exact same form? Who's to say that there has to be a different form?
Mm.
I don't know.
Man.
I
Like,
like.
It depends what, like, kind of, because other planets have like,
Different
Different-
ecosystems.
yeah, different like different gases and shit in their atmosphere and all that.
Yeah,
So,
So
like,
they
again-
evolve differently. Like,
Different evolutions, but of the same. Like, who's to say it's a small Martian with big eyes and a round head? Like,
Mm.
I don't know.
Mm.
I feel
Like,
like
yeah,
the
and-
evolution would take a similar route if it's all about 'cause how different can the gases be? Like, there's a point where you only need like certain gases in order to have certain fucking organisms. Like, they'd have to follow the same.
you're always
sort of-
gonna have to evolve getting eyes and shit and ears. That's always gonna be the same.
Yeah,
Because that's how you
Mm.
interact with the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw a few videos like how would we evolve on Mars, and yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff like we'd get bigger eyes, we'd have orange skin, we'd be taller, I think.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
the gravity is not as dense there as it is here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You-
we'd have a blast going to Mars, but that'd have a miserable time coming to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and to further what I was saying, it's like there could be a very similar Earth out there that I guess it depends on how far along the evolutionary line they are, and like what's to say that
Mm.
they haven't advanced so far into the future that space travel's completely a thing, and they've already come to Earth and saw, oh shit, these guys are like so primitive, like there's nothing here for us, and they don't even bother reaching out to us
Mm.
because we have nothing to offer them.
Or the other cool one is, what if they did come to Earth and dropped off people, and we're the
Yeah, I
people-
like that theory.
Mm.
the aliens who were left behind?
I love the theory.
Do you know the theory? Sorry to jump in, Sam, but do you know the
Oh,
theory,
you're right.
the theory that it's similar to what you said, Reese, but instead of aliens coming down and dropping off a couple of people and then that's us, but something along the lines of the meteor that killed the dinosaurs had bacteria on it, and we came from that.
That's
Yeah, I've heard
interesting.
that before.
That's
Mm.
interesting.
It's like a really
Yeah.
crazy theory about Venus and how, because Venus has like a greenhouse effect times like a million. So people think that it's like a crazy theory that like life started on Venus and then they fucked the Earth up and they had to move here and see.
Ah.
Like,
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Mm.
I wonder how that would work.
that's a crazy theory, but it'd be a good sci-fi movie.
Yeah, because the gravity on Venus is like 100 times worse than
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I,
You get
I,
crushed and you burn. It's like it's the hottest planet.
But Venus is the hottest planet. But is that
Well,
because
yeah,
of
which
its...
is crazy because it's the second closest to the sun, so you think it would be Mercury.
Yeah. Mercury's like
Mm.
hot as fuck, but it's also like cold as fuck at night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
who's to say?
Interestingly,
Sorry, Andy. You go, mate. You go.
yeah. Interestingly, I saw a video by a scientist, or I think it was maybe it was Simon Clark. I can't remember, but apparently by all laws of how we understand physics or science or whatever, Venus isn't hot enough. Venus is too cold. Like it's only 400 degrees
Yeah,
when it should be
nothing.
Only.
600. Yeah, it's not that hot. It's like it's a pleasant afternoon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Pleasant 400-degree afternoon. Yeah, you can go outside, get a tan in like 3 milliseconds.
And then they have like sulfuric acid in the atmosphere, like it rains
Yeah.
sulfuric acid.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a nice shower.
Yeah.
Detoxifies your skin.
Keeps you out
Yeah.
pumping.
Free haircut.
Hmm.
How did this question start? We're talking about
What
the
was
Matrix.
the question?
Talking
And
about
then
the
we got
Matrix,
onto
I
the
think.
Truman Show.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Simulation. theory.
Yeah, I remember now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ah yes. There's nothing like denying reality with the boys.
Doesn't
Deny
exist.
reality with the boys.
We should all just kill ourselves. Open up
Yeah.
the real world.
Oh yeah.
Let's all do it right now, guys. Together.
Hell yeah, on recording. Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Alright, you guys want to fucking wrap it up there?
Thanks for watching, viewers.
I thought that was going to be it. Is there more?
Make sure to hit the bell
Yeah?
Ah yes.
and see you next
You
time.
can
Oh my god. Alright.
Ah yes. You can deny reality, but you cannot deny hitting that subscribe button.
Yes, Andy.
100%. Thanks, Andy, for joining us.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh yeah.
Peace.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Here's voice.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.